Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning can, and we have two goals for this piece. First goal is string crossings, and the second goal is coordinating the left hand. So let's jump right in. We're going to start with the first line, first phrase, and you can either play along with me or watch as I play this line to get started. So when we just think about that first line, probably the biggest challenge is going to be measures 3 and 4, where you have a measure for A, B, F sharp, G, because we have a string crossing in between. Go ahead and play that with me. Let's try it. Ready? Play. Now, in order for this to work, what you're going to want to do is kind of hover your F sharp above the string so that it's ready to go. So you play A, B, and when you play B, your F sharp is ready, and then you have a G. A, B, F sharp, G. So it's pretty much like tunneling. You're tunneling with your F sharp while you're putting your first finger down. The other place we want to look at with our left hand is the D major scale. It goes a little quicker than sometimes we've been practicing our D major scale. So you want to set up your D on the A string and then listen carefully for the octave to make sure it is in tune. In order for that to work, you need to rock your arm in between the A string and the D string. Go ahead and play with me. Let's try it. Rock. Great job. Well, the next part is our bow distribution. So if we look at just the first line and play it only on the D string, you'll notice that we have long, long, small, bow, small, bow, long, long, small, bow, small, bow, long, long, small, bow, small, bow, small, bow, small, bow, small, bow. You'll notice I'm not playing my eighth notes, the short notes, completely legato. I'm putting a little space between them. So go ahead and try that with your bow distribution. And remember, on the quarter notes, we're going to use a long bow. On the eighth notes, we're going to use a shorter bow. So long, bow, short, 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 short. Go ahead and practice that to get your bow distribution down for the first line of can. Well, after getting your bow distribution down, then we have our string crossing. And if you look at your first line, there are probably two parts that we're going to want to practice our string crossings. The first one is measures 3 and 4. If you look at those, just open strings, it's A, D, D. So in order for that to work, you have to drop your elbow and do a level change. So you're dropping your arm height between the A string and the D string. Try it with me. Here we go. Ready? Play. Go over that a few times until you're comfortable. The other part is the last two measures of the line, the D major scale. And the way this works is D, A, It's a little bit counterintuitive, so you want to make sure you know where your bow does the string crossing. Look at it again. D, So let's go ahead and play the entire first line just on the D and the A string. Small, bow, small, bow, A string, A string, D, A. Great. If that that's a little confusing for your bow, make sure you figure that out before moving on to the next step. So let's go ahead and explore that fourth measure with our hands together, which is A, B, F sharp, G. In order to figure out how to coordinate our hands, it's great to put in rests. So we're gonna add 2 extra rests like this. A, B, rest, rock. F sharp, G, try it again. A, B, rest, rock, F sharp, G. Try that a few times and then try it without the rest. Do that until you're comfortable with that coordination. And then with the D major scale, we're going to put the space between the notes. The space allows for your hands to be more coordinated because it gives your left hand a chance to stay ahead of your bow. So let's try that with the D. We're going to have to rock between with our bow. Rock. And you notice with that one you have to rock both arms, right? Try it one more time. To give yourself time to work out the coordination between your left and right hand, try practicing the first line slowly with spaces, sort of like this. Etc. That space gives your left hand a little extra time to move ahead. So let's go ahead now and we're gonna play the entire can-can. Here we go. Ready? Play. That might be more difficult for you, just go ahead and back up to that step and practice it until you get your hands coordinated or your bow distributed or your string crossings down. Good luck with can-can.